I don't think there's a preference, but who would buy? A lot of times people will buy Canon or Nikon because they have brand loyalty, and they're
Okay.
like, "I've
Well,
always shot
I get
Canon.
that. Especially because
I
like
want to keep
equipment, right?
shooting."
Like,
Yeah, you may be invested in
yeah.
lenses. Like for example, I've shot Nikon. I actually still have a Nikon. I shot a D810 for a couple years. I have a Nikon ZF right now. I really like that for what it is, but
Yeah,
I've kind of
I think
fallen in
that's
love
probably a
with the
good
rifle.
travel camera as you're
Yeah.
using it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. You grab a couple small lenses like I had for it, the Voigtlander ones, manual
Yeah.
focus, and you're back to that film process where you got to think of every photo
Yeah.
and be deliberate in your actions and slow down instead of just pointing, just spray and pray or you know
Yeah.
pointing and shooting like and firing off a bunch of images, so to speak. But yeah, each one is planned out, and
Imagines.
you're yeah. Images. I was gonna say shots, but it's not the same as like rounds.
Loads. Busting
Loads.
loads.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would say there's diehard Nikon fans, there's
Those
diehard Canon
Dicons.
fans. Diehard. Yeah. But yes, in some cases, I think you could argue for one camera or the other, but they're all so good now.
Yeah.
And unless you're really, I mean, the average photographer is going to be fine with anything they get nowadays,
Yeah.
especially in the mid to pro level range. All those cameras are fantastic. Even the cheap ones, the low end ones, I mean, they're still
Yeah.
good. And you could you're okay. So here, there's a challenge. There's this YouTube channel used to be on. It's I think disbanded now, but it was called Digital Rev TV. And there was a guy on there named Kai Wong, and he's like sounds like he's British, but he's like I actually don't know where he's from. He may be
Okay.
Japanese,
Okay.
but anyway, he was the host
Well,
of the show,
Wong was
and
that
Kai Wong.
or
It was called
Chinese?
Digital Rev TV. It was on YouTube, and I watched them for years. But he would review cameras and lenses, and he was kind of cheeky and funny and stuff. And he has his own. He has gone his own way now and has his own channel, and he still does the same thing. But yeah, like I forget where I was going with this.
Cheaper cameras that are still good or
Yeah, okay. So he
yeah.
did this thing, and he's not the only one that's done it, but he did pro photographer cheap camera. And then you go give a pro camera to someone who's like barely a photographer.
Yeah.
Well, it usually works out that the pro photographer will still make great images even with a cheap camera.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So that means that you don't need all that expensive stuff to make great images. However, it really helps a lot
Yeah.
to have the
Yeah.
best gear.
Yeah.